You are.
Hello, YouTubers.
There you are, see?
Anybody got digging? Oh, at 6 foot down, then she drops me in and covers me up.
It was bigger than I thought. It didn't look very big on top.
No.
It's probably going to take all day to get out. I'll feed you cups of tea, is that alright?
Don't go at it. Scare people a minute. Get my shirt off.
We'll better stop filming then. You might scare everybody.
That's a exposure on your camera because I'm that white. Oh, ouch.
Just be careful you don't hurt my apple tree.
Well, because it's about hurting me, to be honest.
Dug out loads of bulbs. That's the second one. There's another one over there, so that'll be 3 pots of bulbs. There's them little dwarf daffodils. Tea for the workers. Right. Will this help? Oh dear. I think it's just going to go
So
down.
I think when I was a kid on the farm, we pulled smaller stuff out with tractors.
I think we're going to go down to Australia. That don't want to come out, does it?
Size of that right.
Well, it were a biggish tree when we moved in.
Whoa.
About 20 years ago, so yeah,
That's 2 inch plus a stem there.
no good. No good. Well, tea'll help.
Thanks.
Dogs are playing around the mess. Made a right mess of this patio, haven't we? Yeah, made a right mess. There's no room for you to play fight, is there? I've got to move the ladder. Hey, shall I move the ladder for you? Whoa.
That chunk of wood.
Don't kill the apple tree.
That one slopes away, doesn't it?
It's bent. It weren't staked. It's
No, not slab.
oh. Well, it doesn't. Any gaps I'm putting.
Yeah. The next way you call them rustic, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm putting creeping thyme in between them. So that's why we've left the gaps. So I can put creeping thyme, but I've got a flat area to put my pots.
Yeah, but your husband's fat belly underneath it.
Yeah, your big fat belly. Not quite as fat as it used to be, darling.
Cares yet, maybe.
Yeah, I thought you was leaving a gap like with these.
Where's the gap?
Well, it's more at that
Your
sort.
bigger gap?
Yeah. In other words, I want a bigger gap. Sorry, darling.
Put slabs in your
Sorry. She's not happy with me. Making him work in the sun. He's all red and sweaty and drinking cups of tea like
Tea.
it's going out of fashion. His cup's empty all the time. Isn't it, darling? And if you can see, we've ended up taking the apple tree out. I just hope it's going to live. It's kind of arched. That's for not having a stake, I think. My next job is to bash this down. We filled this today. Well, the stump is finally out. It was a big one. Poor Mark to dig that out.
You can't lift that now.
What do you want lifting? What, this piece of slab?
Yeah. You have one crazy page.
One crazy paved one. Here we are. I can lift it a little bit with one hand.
Wasn't me that broke it.
Wasn't you that broke it? You broke it taking it out though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Will the other one go on the end? Even though it's slightly different.
What?
That other one up there, will it go on the end?
Yeah.
You can leave a bit of a gap between the broken bits and I can put my creeping thyme in it.
Look at flattening 30 years. Flowers and something.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting there. I think it's looking better. And then all that, I'm just going to dig a lot of that soil out, which I've been doing and putting in there, and then carrying it. If I show you, if I can get round this bin, carrying it all the way round. To here. So in a bit this will be full and I can plant it up. But on the downside, let me go and show you where all the plants that was in here are now. Here. So if I want to go in the tunnel to water, the end of the hose pipes with the nozzle on is over there somewhere. And I've got to climb over all this lot to get, or move it, I don't know where to move it to, because I was going to put them on the patio, but I forgot that there's slug pellets in them, so I can't because of the dogs. So, not doing very well. Oh, new items. Pumpkins. I planted the pumpkins out. Just one there. And slowly move round. One over there. So they're the two things I did yesterday. The apple tree had got lots of apples coming on it. I don't know whether they will continue if I broke one or two off. But it was full. But I was debating whether to pull them all off. Now we've took it out so it'll concentrate on building up its roots. But it's going to have to stop in that pot now till the winter. So don't move it again if it lives. It's not seemed to wilt. It's not really wilting. It's been out a while and the sun's come out because we tried to dig as big a root ball out as we could. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So that's it for today. We've had enough. I don't know whether we've made it better or worse. Well, we haven't made it better, just made more work for ourselves. This tree, thinking about making it a lot smaller. Perhaps leave it this year, but once it's finished with its flowers, I think we might give it a severe haircut. I've put some more nasturtiums in that corner there. That's my jasmine. Cut it right back, and we're going to get a cage to put round it so to grow it up. This has got to come out because we're not having a climber on here no more. But then again, I've just told Mark to take it off, and that might be a bad idea because I forgot about my grape. But I could use wires instead of having that on. It's got to come off so I can paint the fence. I know it's dropping to bits because we've discovered the soil was higher than the plinth at the bottom, and it's rotted the bottom of the fence. But there's a shed behind it, so it'll last another year or so. And so if I give it a paint to make it look a bit more respectable, and then it'll have to be replaced eventually. And if you're wondering why we have got all these great big racking boulders in our rocks in our garden, when we first moved in, years and years ago, there was a little rockery. If you look at the bottom, the first 2 stones, it came across and it came round there to there, and then I think they had some sort of pergola here. I can't remember whether they took it with them or not, and then the border went round again, and not as high as that, only very low. Right, and same on the other side. If I just spin round, and you can see all the mess we've made on this garden. Same on this side. There's only the bottom 2. So you're wondering, aren't you, where all this rocks come from? Well, you came up the garden, up here, and when you got, there was conifers, when you got to here, there was all conifers, and in that far corner there was a massive great big waterfall, and that's where all the rocks came from. And there's a massive great big pond all here, right, well, in fact, from, I would say, a little bit further back than this bed, all the way to the top, with a bridge that went over. Thank you, Mark. What are you drinking? Turn round and look at Fatso. Is that energy drink for all this hard work you've done? I know, they're back. They've been missing all day. Where is she? Is that Miss? Oh yeah, that's Mr. Blackbird. Yeah, that's Mr. Blackbird. And Mrs. Blackbird's gone in a nest. But I thought they'd abandoned it because they've been missing all day. And there was nothing in the nest. Right. Disturbed what I was saying. So